If you're still adding detail and creating tasks manually, then this video is definitely going to help you. Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In today's video, we are going to learn how you can add landing form leads to Zoho CRM and create tasks in Pipedrive. Now imagine whenever a new lead is collected on landing page, you wanted to add their detail in Zoho CRM and create a task in Pipedrive. But doing this work manually is a time-consuming and hectic task. That's where Pabbly Connect make a huge difference. Now with the help of Pabbly Connect, whenever a new lead is collected on landing page, it is automatically going to create a contact on Zoho CRM, and at the same time it is going to create a task in Pipedrive. All this automation without any manual work. So if you want to know how to make this automation, then let me take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. As I have told you, we are going to learn how we can collect lead from landing page and store them in Zoho CRM. With that, we are going to create tasks in Pipedrive. And here you can see I have created this workflow where I have taken landing as my trigger setup, whereas Zoho CRM and Pipedrive as my action setup. Before letting you know how we can make this automation, I'm going to show you how it is going to work. For that, I need to open the landing page and going to fill this form. For that, I need to scroll down. And here I'm going to enter every single detail. Now I'm going to submit this form. And here you can see my form is submitted. With that, I have received my response on the trigger setup. Here you can see with the similar name, email address and phone number. Not only that, a contact is created on Zoho CRM. Also with that, my details are automatically filled to Pipedrive. And lastly, a task with the contact name is created over here. So if you want to know how to make this automation for your own business, which can save your time and make your work easy and efficiently, then let me guide you further. For that, you need to open new tab and search pabbly.com/connect. As soon as you're going to search this, you will be landed on the landing page of Pabbly Connect. Over here, you can easily connect multiple applications and automate your task. Not only that, we have Pabbly Community, where you can get exclusive access of real-time update, helpful resources and support from both our team and fellow user. Also here you can share your ideas, ask questions and get latest features and tips for using Pabbly application. If you want to know how to join this community, we have provided a link in the description box. Don't forget to check that out. Now, as we got to know about the community, I'm going to move back to the landing page. Here you can see there are two options, sign up for free and sign in. If you are a new user, you can click on sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every single month. As I am existing user, I will click on sign in. After signing in, you will be landed on the All Pabbly app page. Over here, you can see there are 7 different applications, out of which I'm going to use Pabbly Connect for today. As soon as I have selected Pabbly Connect, I will be landed on the dashboard page. Here you can create and manage all your automation workflow from one place by using Pabbly Connect dashboard page. Before creating any workflow, you need to remember few points that are given over here, and with that you can create a folder to store your workflow separately by clicking on Create Folder button. Now to create a workflow, you need to click on Create Workflow button and start building your automation. For that, you need to select Workflow Builder. We have two types of builder, New Beta Builder and Classic, where New Beta Builder is modern, faster and more flexible. Classic is stable with familiar approach. For today, I'm going to select New Beta Builder and name my workflow. As we are making this workflow for landing page to store lead from landing page to Zoho CRM and creating tasks in Pipedrive, I will name it accordingly as landing page form lead to Zoho CRM and create task in Pipedrive. Below that, I'm going to select the folder in which the workflow is going to be stored. Now I'm going to click on Create button. And from here, I can create my automation by adding trigger and action, where trigger is the initial setup that starts the automation and action is the task that is performed after the trigger. For now, to start creating my workflow, I'm going to click on Add Trigger button and choose my app as landing. After that, I'm going to select App Event. Now I'm going to connect my trigger setup. To connect my trigger setup, I need to paste this webhook URL on my landing page. For that, I'm going to copy this webhook URL and log into my landing page. Here, I'm going to edit my form. And for that, I need to scroll down and select the setting option. Inside this setting option, you can see a feature is given named by integration. I'm going to search my integration over here as webhook. Now onto this request URL, I'm going to paste my webhook URL. and select my method as post, as I want to post my lead from landing page to Zoho CRM. As soon as I have done with my integration, I'm going to save this information and click on Save and Close button. And with that, my webhook is waiting for the response. For that, I need to save this form and click on Publish button. Here I'm going to click on Publish Anyway. And with that, my form is published. And now you can see my form is published. I'm going to open this link and fill my form. For that, again, I need to scroll down and enter all of the details as I have already told you. Like this, I have entered every single detail like demo user @pabblytudes.com and my phone number. Now, after filling each and every detail, I'm going to submit this form. And with that, my form is submitted. Not only that, I have instantly received my response with the same detail that I have filled on my landing page. Now I want to add all of these details into Zoho CRM. For that, I'm going to add an action step. I'm going to click on Add New Action Step, and here I'm going to search my app as Zoho CRM. After selecting the app, I'm going to select the app event, which is Create a Contact. Now here I'm going to connect the action setup. To connect or update your connection, you have two options: add new connection and select existing connection. If you already have a connection, you can select the existing connection. For now, I'm going to add a new connection and connect with Zoho CRM. Here I need to add domain of Zoho CRM. For that, I'm going to open the Zoho CRM, and here you can see the domain. I'm just going to copy this domain and paste it over here. After that, I'm going to provide all the access, and here you can see my connection is successfully created. Now after connecting my action setup, I need to select lead source. Below that, we need to map every single detail that we want to fill over here, like first name, last name, email address, title, and phone number. I'm just going to map all of these details from the previous step. Mapping detail from the previous step help to update your detail automatically whenever a new detail is added on the trigger setup. Here I'm going to map email address. After that, I'm going to map phone number. Now after adding every single detail, I'm going to click on Save and Send a Test Request, and my value is saved and I have also received my response. Not only that, a new contact with the same username, email address and phone number is created on my Zoho CRM account. Now similarly, I wanted to add all of these details on Pipedrive as a personal contact. For that, I'm going to add an action step again, and here I'm going to search my app as Pipedrive. After selecting my app, I'm going to select the app event as Create a Person. Now I am going to connect this action setup. To connect or update this connection, again I have two options: add new connection and select existing connection. Here also I'm going to add a new connection, and after that I need to paste API token. To get the API token, you need to log in to your Pipedrive account. And on my account, which is given on the right hand side, you can see personal preference feature is given. After landing on this page, you can see a API option is given. I'm going to select that, and from here you can copy this API token. Now I'm going to paste this API token over here on my action setup to connect my action setup. For that, I'm going to click on Save option, and here my connection is successfully created. After that, again I need to map every single detail like name, phone number, email address, first name and last name. I'm going to map all of these details from my previous step, which was landing. Here I'm going to map name. After that, I'm going to map phone number. Now I am going to map the email address. After mapping each and every detail, I'm going to click on Save and Send a Test Request. And here my value is saved and I have received my response. Not only that, similarly, my response is added on the Pipedrive account in the contact section. With that, I wanted to create task on Pipedrive, and I wanted to create task on coming days. For that, I need to add an action step. Here, I'm going to select my app as Date-Time Formatter. After selecting my app as Date-Time Formatter, I'm going to select my app event according to my need. Here, as I wanted to add task for the future dates, I'm going to select Add and Subtract Time. After selecting my app event, again, I'm going to connect my action setup. Here, to add or subtract your date, you need to map your date from the previous step. Here I'm going to map my date. After that, I'm going to enter the expression or the amount of time that I wanted to add or subtract. As I wanted this task to happen after 2 days, I'm going to add 2 days. After entering my expression, I'm going to select the format in which my date and time going to be converted. I'm going to select this format, and below that I'm going to select the from format. After entering and selecting each and every detail, I'm going to click on save and send a test request to receive my response. And here you can see I have received my response. That means this task is going to be happen on 11th of October, and the date I have mapped was 9th of October. Now after that I can add an action step for adding a task. I'm going to click on add a new action step and select my app as Pipedrive again. And here I'm going to select my app event as create activity. After selecting my app event, I'm going to connect my action setup. Now to connect or update my action setup, I will select add new connection, and after that again I need to provide the token as I have told you in the previous step. Here I'm going to enter my token and save this connection, and here you can see my connection is saved successfully. After that here again I'm going to provide all of the details that are necessary to create a task. Firstly, I'm going to provide the subject. Here I'm going to enter my subject. After that I'm going to select the organization. Below that I'm going to map the person. Here to map the person I need to enable the toggle. Here I can map my details from the previous step, and mapping will help to automatically fill my data whenever a new lead is collected on the trigger setup. Here I'm going to map the data ID from the Pipedrive, and here last thing I'm going to map is the due date that we have formatted from the date time formatter. After entering each and every important details, I'm going to click on save and send a test request. And here my value is saved and I have received my response. And with that, on the activity section, a new task has been created with the same username and email address on the particular date that we have formatted from the datetime formatter. So yes, here you can see we have completed this automation where whenever a new lead is collected in the landing page, it is automatically going to be stored in Zoho CRM. With that, it is going to create a task in the Pipedrive on a particular date. And with that, I have provided this workflow link in the description box. You can check that out. And if you like this video or have any doubt, you can tell us in the comment section below. Not only that, you can create many more automation using Pabbly Connect. For any doubt, you can contact us on support@pabbly.com. For any query, you can write us on forum.pabbly.com. And for pricing detail, you can visit this website. Now go and create your free automation using Pabbly Connect. I will see you in my next video. Till then, thank you for watching.